So, story time with Val Jones. Very specific channeling, one of my own, grandmama. Grandmama. Which grandmama? Okay, the grandmama that reminded me when I was in Atlanta at that time, and I was like trying to find myself, and I was going through all the African lines, Kemet, whatever name you be, and I was going through all of that, and then she's like, but you are more, but you are more, but you are more. In that too, there's a clue in that. But anyway, and then, of course, a few years ago, my other side of my grandmama come through, because I mean, like, when you say we're going to separate the colors, what colors are you going to separate? Do you even know who you are? Because I do. And that's the problem, because your master class can kiss my master ass, because they don't even know themselves, and yet they think they're going to remake me into a slave. Because you're good at making slavery, but what happens when you make yourself a slave and you want to say, I misbehaved because I'm smarter than you? That sounds like some toxic masculinity or femininity, depending on the hue, I suppose. You know what? Blow all these hoes. Anyway, see, I can do this all day. But they want to master me and say, I'm ignorant or delulu. Bitch, I could have fucked you up a long time ago, but I'm a good kid. If only you knew. Anyway, so my other grandmother came through, though. She said, no, not the white one, not the black one. What did I tell you a long time ago? You were more, as we were actually dancing up in the caves and you saw all the stuff. So we're talking about the indigenous. That's a must, that you always remember your roots, your indigenous roots. Because at the end of the day, you are the root, which means if you are the root, then you are the truth. Because you can't have the truth without the root, and you can't have the root without the truth. If you get it, you get it. Some will, most won't. That is always going to be the story. And now you jump your timeline because you're about you now. Now you know what to do. You cannot save motherfuckers that don't want to be saved. They will do this to their grave. They will do this, and they will take you too, because misery loves company. Didn't you see that firsthand? Yes, I did. And we know you would too, because we know you are smart and bright. And a genius at that. You weren't lying about that. And it's that, oh, how they lied on you, so much so. That's why you had to write a book about it, because they didn't realize that their whole world could have blown up a whole other way. But right now, you're just sitting here chilling today. What would an indigenous person to do? Beat your drums, call on the elements, sit back and do you. That's the story. I got a book. Want to hear more about it? Bam. When everything you say is